Hi, I'm Diane Hoch, nutritional health counselor and founder of the Food Evolution. The Food Evolution is a nutrition and cooking center where we teach people how to create simple, delicious, and healthy food. Today we're making granola. Granola is one of my favorite things to make. As a mom, I love granola because my kids a lot of times don't want to eat breakfast. And as a breakfast on the run, or if they're not hungry, they can take it with them and eating it when they get to school. It's terrific. So we start with wholesome, fresh ingredients. And these are all of our dry ingredients. So here we have a cup and a half of oats, a cup of oat flour. The great thing too about this recipe, everything goes in one bowl. Here are sunflower seeds, another power pack seed, and we're going to do a cup of that. A cup of toasted almonds. I buy raw almonds, so I just put it on parchment paper on a baking sheet in the oven at 375 for 8 minutes. So I like to chop the raisins if I find that they're big. A cup of raisins and coconut, shredded coconut's really yummy. A nice ½ cup of that as well. Cinnamon, another great spice that we use a lot of, teaspoon. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Oh, and a little ¼ teaspoon of salt. And sea salt, of course. You could get your hands in there too. Love putting good energy into my food. And then we're just going to add the wet ingredients in. I have a cup of maple syrup, fresh maple syrup. We're going to pour that in. So here is a teaspoon of vanilla. A cup of almond butter. Now, almond butter is really delicious and good for you. Really good protein, really good fat. You can substitute other nut butters if you don't have almond butter. You can certainly use peanut butter. And again, sometimes when I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for my kids, I'll sneak some almond butter in there. You can tell the difference, and it's nice for a change. And a cup of fresh apple cider, and that's going to mix it all together. The other thing about granola too is it freezes very well. I don't know if I said that, but you can always double a recipe or triple a recipe and freeze it. So I like to bake in glass because glass does not leach any carcinogens or anything into your food, so it's a safe way of cooking your food in the oven. Coconut oil. Coconut oil is a great oil. Just take a little bit, and again, I'm a big fan of using my hands, and we're going to coat the bottom of the pan with it, and then we're going to take our granola and we're going to put it in here. You don't always have to have the right size pan. Don't worry about that. I have a little trick I'm going to show you. So generally I say an 8 by 8 in this recipe. Here's an 8 by 8 that's a little thicker, so it would condense it more, making it a thicker granola. And I know my kids, they like it a little thinner, the granola. So I just take a little tin foil, and I'm going to rip a piece off. I want to fill up that space. And just make sure that our granola is not going to bleed into that area. So you don't have the right size, it's fine. We improvise. That's what we do. So we've preheated the oven to 350, and we're going to take our pan and we're going to put it right into the oven. I'm going to put it in there. And then I'm going to take out the one that we already cooked. Now, another little trick that I have is you're going to take it out at 25 minutes, and then you're going to cut lines on each way into the squares of the size you like, and then I put it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. And what this does is it really solidifies the shape. The squares are going to come out more easily, so they'll already be cut. Look at that. Perfect. So this is a perfect food for breakfast. It's a perfect snack for mid-morning. It's a perfect snack for the afternoon. I'm Diane. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I hope you enjoy this recipe. I hope you enjoy it with your friends, your family, and when you're on the go. To view more videos, check out our website at www.thefoodevolution.com. Enjoy.